Hello students, welcome to our Read Aloud. Today we will continue our Friday tradition of reading books by Julia Donaldson with pictures by Axel Scheffler. And today's book is A Squash and a Squeeze. So that's a little different. It has a person in it, right? Most of the books we've read so far by her are animal characters. And right away from the cover, I think the setting might be on a farm or out in the country because I see a cow, a pig, a goat, and a hen. And kind of like a little old lady. So how about the blurb on the back? Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. The little old lady is not happy. Her house is too small, even for one. Whatever can she do? The wise old man knows. But how will filling her home with noisy animals help? Okay, so I guess we're going to find out. And again, it's fun. You can see all the other books by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Here we go. A squash and a squeeze. And there's her little house in the background. A squash and a squeeze. Oh, there's a hen. Maybe just laid an egg. Oh, and there the hen is flying. Here's the title page. A squash and a squeeze. Oh my goodness, looks crowded. Cow on the table, goat in the chair, pig and hen on the floor having fun. Okay, let's see. It looks like here in the first picture, like she's not happy. Let's see. A little old lady lived all by herself with a table and chairs and a jug on the shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. Grouse is also to complain. There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. So I think by a squash, she means squashed, and squeeze like it's too small. She feels cramped. Take in your hen, said the wise old man. Take in my hen? What a curious plan. Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug and flapped round the room, knocking over the... Did you get the rhyme? Rug rhymes with jug. Right, you can help with the rhyming here. Okay, so it was man and plan, rug and jug, and the plan is bring in the hen. Let's see. The little old lady cried, what shall I do? It was pokey for one and it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle and there's no room to sneeze. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Okay, so she's complaining again. Take in your goat, said the wise old man. Take in my goat? What a curious plan. Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble the table leg. Oh, wow. Okay, so trod means to walk on something. That's an old-fashioned word for walking. And look, he's nibbling the leg there. The little old lady cried, glory be, it was tiny for two and it's titchy for three. The hen pecks the goat and the goat's got fleas. My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Okay, so she's still complaining that it's just not big enough. Oh, he was outside. I guess she's going to get some more advice. Take in your pig, said the wise old man. Take in my pig? What a curious plan. So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen and raiding the larder again and again. Oh, the larder is like the pantry, right? Keeps going in there and getting the food. Oh, look at the goat's face. Humph. I don't think this is fixing the problem. The little old lady cried, stop, I implore. It was titchy for three and it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees.
My house is a squash and a squeeze. And she said, wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze.
Okay, well, look at the mess that the pig made from the larder or the pantry. And there they all are sitting with full tummies. Look at the mess they've made. Well, they're happy, but it does look crowded. Take in your cow. Look, he's pointing with his cane. Take in your cow, said the wise old man.
Take in my cow? What a curious plan.
Have you noticed the pattern, right? She asks for advice, and he says, take in your animal, take in your animal. Said the wise old man, take in my cow, what a curious plan. She says that every time. Let's see, oh my gosh. Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. Oh wow, the cow is dancing on the table. Ooh, and has a lot of flies too. Wow, that looks like a disaster. Oh, but they think it's kind of fun, huh? The little old lady cried,
heavens alive, it was teeny for 4 and it's weeny for 5. I'm tearing my hair out. I'm down on my knees. My house is a squash and a squeeze.
And she said,
wise old man, won't you help me please? My house is a squash and a squeeze.
Well, goodness, what more advice could he give her? I think she's run out of animals. Let's see. Take them all out, said the wise old man.
But then I'll be back where I first began.
So she opened the window and out flew the hen.
That's better. At least I can sneeze again.
She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig.
My house is beginning to feel pretty big.
Look at their faces. They look kind of mad to think he's saying to kick them out of the house, right? She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out the cow.
Just look at my house. It's enormous now. Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for 5. It's gigantic for 1. There's no need to grumble and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house.
And the old man has an interesting look on his face, but she looks happy. And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-dee-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. Look, she's so happy. She's frolicking. Frolicking, that means to kind of jump, prance about happily, kind of dance and prance about. And fiddle-dee-dees, it isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. It doesn't seem small anymore. Look, you can even see her in the window happy. The animals don't look so happy. The end. Oh, look at those end papers. Oh, and I'm so sorry. We forgot. Somehow I missed those end papers at the beginning. They're very lovely, aren't they? Kind of the nice rows with the cute little illustrations of the farm animals. So what do you think about a squash and a squeeze? What do you think the lesson was for that? What's the moral of the story? I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. I wonder what you're going to say. Don't forget to keep washing your hands, cover your coughs and sneezes, do some reading, do some writing, help your family around the house. Oh, and I'll see you next week, not tomorrow. Bye.